Good morning friends. Welcome back to your favorite channel Code One Digest. Today in this tutorial I'm going to show you step by step how to deploy your first web API in Google Cloud Engine. Yes friend, today we will learn about Google Cloud Engine Service. What is Google Cloud Engine Service? How to deploy our web application in Google Cloud Engine, how to run our API in Google Cloud Engine. So all of that I'm going to cover in this tutorial. I'll show you step by step how to create Google Cloud Service, how to run our application in Google Cloud Engine. So stay tuned, watch this tutorial till end. If you want to learn Google Cloud Engine, if you want to learn Google Cloud Platform, then this is a tutorial for you. Okay friend, so stay tuned and watch this tutorial till end. Friends, here is the agenda of this tutorial today. I'm going to explain you what is Google Compute Engine Service. Then I'll show you how to create Google Compute Engine virtual machines in Google Cloud Platform, how to connect to our VM using SSH, how to install required software in virtual machine, how to upload our project files into our virtual machine, how to run our NodeJS application in VM. Very important thing, how to open a firewall port to access our application on port 8080 for incoming traffic. And then finally we'll be testing our APIs on port 8080. So stay tuned and watch this tutorial till end. I am going to show you step by step how to deploy our web application in Google Cloud Engine Service. Right friends? Okay friends, before we start, let's spend a minute on understanding what is Google Cloud Engine Service all about. So Google Cloud Engine is a computing and hosting service that allow users to create and run virtual machine on Google infrastructure. What is virtual machine? You can consider virtual machine as like your desktop machine. You use your Windows operating system or Linux operating system. So in the same way, we can create a machine in Google infrastructure, in Google Cloud Platform, and we can use that machine, that server to host our applications. Right friends? So virtual machine is very similar to your desktop, which is provided in a Google platform. Now we'll use that machine to host our web application, or you can host a database on it, or you can use that machine for any other purpose, right? So in this tutorial, we'll use that virtual machine to host our web API and see if we are able to hit that web API from our local, right friends? So GCE is a type of infrastructure as a service. GCE enable users to launch virtual machine of required size on demand. So user can decide what type of virtual machine he wants to create. He can select from out of the box templates which are available, or he can customize the configuration in terms of CPU, in terms of storage and so on, right? So they are already predefined sizes available, but you can also create a virtual machine as per your requirements. GC provides a scalable number of virtual machines to serve a large compute cluster. So you can create a virtual machine and make it scalable as per your requirement. You can also set up auto scaling rule. GC virtual machines can be launched from a standard image or custom images created by user. GC is also used by popular Google services like Google Search Engine, Gmail, YouTube and other services. So they are also using Google Compute Engine. Right friends? So let's not waste any more time and we'll directly jump to our Google Compute Engine setup. Let me take you to Google Cloud Console. Friends, I've created one tutorial on Google Cloud Run Service. This is serverless service provided by Google Cloud that we can use to run our web application or APIs, right? So go and watch this tutorial if you want to learn how can we use serverless service, what are the benefits of using serverless service, how to deploy and run our API or our web application in serverless service. So go and watch this tutorial. The link is given on your screen and also given in the description section of this video. It is very informative and very interesting tutorial about serverless service. Okay friends, so I have logged in into Google Cloud Platform. You can also create your free account on Google Cloud Platform. So I'm into Google Cloud Platform Console. You can click on the left top corner to see all the services. Here you will see all the services available for us to use, and also we can search any service that we want here in this search box, right? If you see, we have a compute engine already listed here. We can click on that to go to compute engine dashboard. So this is compute engine dashboard. I don't have any VM created right now. There are two ways to create the VM here. Either we can create through a UI, or we can also create through a command in a shell. In this tutorial, I'll use commands to create it because it is easy to create. You can also create by clicking on this button and filling the form and then creating the instance. But let me show you with a Cloud Shell. So to use Cloud Shell, you have to click on this icon in the top right corner, activate Cloud Shell, click on that. So it will be connecting you to a Google Cloud server where we can run the command to create resources, to update resources, to delete resources, and so on, right? This is a Google Cloud Shell we will use to create our Google Compute Engine. Okay, so here is the command to create our Google Compute Engine, right? So this is a command. gcloud is the Cloud Shell command, and compute instances create, and we are naming as a backend, and I'm creating in zone this with the machine type is E2 standard 2, right? And I'm tagging it as a backend. So we can use this command, go to our shell console and paste it, right? And say enter. So this will create one compute engine virtual machine for me. It is asking for authorization. You have to allow it, and then it will create it. Okay. So you can see the server is created. The instance is created, virtual machine instance is created with internal IP is this and external IP is this. And we can refresh this screen to see if the virtual machine is listed here, right? So see, it is listed here with internal IP and external IP, right friends? Now what we'll do is we'll connect to our virtual machine, we'll logging into our virtual machine to install NodeJS, NPM and so on. So let's do that. So you can click on this SSH to connect that server. We can connect our server in a browser itself. So click on that. It will open a window and it will ask for authorization, right? So it is transferring the SSH key to the local box, and we have to authorize so that we can connect to our virtual machine. Yes, so I am connected to my virtual machine. I am into this user home Modi Bhavan 8126, right? If you see, I don't have anything here. Let me create a directory, my first app, right? Now you go into my first app. Now there are options to upload file, right? So you can see upload file and download file. So we'll be uploading our project file using this option. But before that, let me show you what I am going to upload here. This is a very simple program, a Node.js program, hello world program, where I am just writing a single API which will return hello world. This is a GCP demo, right? At endpoint slash. Okay. So as soon as I hit slash, it will return this string for me. And I have very simple package.json here. Nothing specific, no dependencies, very simple. So let me upload a file. So you can also do a git clone if you already have a project in your git repository. So you can do a git clone and provide a URL. It will download that in this project, and then you can build and compile that. In this demo, I am uploading two files from my local, and then we'll test that. So let me select this package.json and server.js file. Say upload files. Yeah, so it will be uploading it. Here is the status of the file. Yeah, so both the files are uploaded. Let us do ls. So files are not here. It will go to my home directory, that is one level above. Yeah, so I can see those files are uploaded. Now I have to move that package.json file to my first step directory, move server.js file to my first directory, right? Now I'll go to my project directory and I have this package.json and server.json. Now we have a project file available here, but to run this, to build this, we would need a Node.js and npm. So let us do that. Let us install the Node.js and npm first. Okay. So what we have to do is you write sudo apt update. So it will update the apt package first. And now we'll do sudo apt install Node.js. It will install Node.js. Say yes. So it is installing the Node.js for us. It will take a couple of minutes to download and install it completely. So it is done. Now we can say node -v. So see, we have 18.19.0 now available with us. Now what we'll do is we'll also install the npm because we'll use the npm commands. So I'll say sudo apt install npm. Say yes. So it will take a couple of minutes to download and install it. Friends, before we proceed in this video, I request you to subscribe this channel to grow Code One Digest family. Friends, I am creating a lot of quality videos on programming, coding concepts, design pattern and design principles, cloud and container technologies, but I'm not getting subscribers. I request you to like, share and subscribe this channel so that I can grow our Code One Digest family. Thank you. Okay friends, npm is installed. Let us see the version of npm. npm -v. Yeah, so 9.2.0 is available. So we have Node and npm installed in this machine. Now I can run npm install command to download all the required dependencies for my application here. Okay, so let me run that. So it is downloading and creating a node module directory ls-rtl. So you can see node modules are created and all the dependencies are provided. Now we are ready to run this application and then test our application. But we also have to do one more thing. We have not opened the port 8080 yet, hence our application will run but will not be accessible on port 8080. So let us try that. Let us run our application. So I'll say node server.js. Okay friends, so now our application is running, but it will not be accessible. The 8080 port will not be accessible to us unless until we open a firewall port. So let us do that. So we have this command to open a firewall port 8080, that is TCP 8080 for incoming traffic. So let's go back to our Google Cloud shell and run this command. Yeah, so now I'm creating a firewall to open 8080 port. So it is working and it will open the port 8080. Yes, so port 8080 is allowed now. That ingress 8080 is open. Let us test our API running in this virtual machine. So let us do that. HTTP 8080, right? So this is the URL. So this IP we have taken from our virtual machine external IP, and 8080 is the port where our application is running. So let us hit this URL. All right, so we are getting this response. That means our API is working fine. If you see, our code is supposed to return this hello world. This is GCP demo. We are getting this string as a response. That means our API is working fine. As you have seen, right, it is so simple and it is so easy, right? In 10 minutes you are able to host your web API in Google Compute Engine Service, right? We are able to create a virtual machine. We are able to host and run our web application in Google Compute Engine Service, right friends? Okay, so in the same way you can deploy any of your application that you want. Okay friends, so as we have successfully completed our application deployment, it's always a good practice to stop our services in cloud and delete the resources that you have created. Otherwise, it will keep charging you. It is always a good practice to stop the services if those services are not in use. Let us stop the service first. Say Control C, so it will stop our server. And now you can come Compute Engine dashboard and click on these three dots. Here you will see option to delete this virtual machine. So click on that delete. It will delete this virtual machine for you. So let us refresh and see if it is deleted. It is still deleting it. Yeah, okay. So now it is deleted and I don't see any VM exist here. That means we have successfully done the cleanup of all our resources. Right, friends? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, so do subscribe to my channel to grow Code Digest family. Thank you. Friends, if you like this video, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for the more interesting videos. Click on the bell icon for the latest video notifications and do not forget to share this video with all your friends and colleagues. This is very useful information for students, beginners and software engineers. I am putting a lot of efforts in creating these contents, so please help me growing the Code Digest family. Please subscribe to Code Digest channel for the latest programming and technology related videos. Thank you.